You made it! Quite the view, hmm? The Shadow Queen's forces are strong here, as her attention is focused on the Avian King. Fight some of the beak breakers who have gone over to the Shadow to get the lay of the land. Branches.
The Shadow Queen is going to win, and I plan to be on the winning side.
That is not a good sign. If the Shadow Queen is able to enthrall or scare enough people into joining her, she may be impossible to stop. We need to find a friendly bird to make sure the light still burns in opposition to the Shadow. Search the houses and see if you can find an ally. We need a helpful avian.
This house nest is dark and boarded up. Wait, suddenly a light goes on inside, and someone emerges from a rear entrance.
Hello? Who is there? What do you want? The Shadow Queen led her armies here a short time ago. They are trying to bend King Neza to their will. Yes, the Shadow Queen is here. Her forces are scaring and attacking the people. Many are in hiding and need your help. Please, go find Kawil Green's song. He's desperate for a hero.
Please, don't hurt me. I have family to care for. The Shadow Queen's army pressed my cousins into building barricades and converting the Zolotl Tower to a place of terror. They have been imprisoned in terrible cocoons. Can you please free my cousins from around the Zolotl Tower? You rescued them all! I can never repay you. The Shadow Queen's forces have taken all of my food stores. Those of us who resist her are starving. Can you get our sacks of seeds from the corrupt beak breakers? Thank you. These seeds will help us keep up our strength. The people sing your name, and we will follow your lead. Go back to Shaman Six Cloud. He will help you.
Outsider, good, you have returned. Were you able to find Kawil Green's song? You helped him immensely. Thank you. We need to get you in to see the king without drawing the Shadow Queen's forces upon us. Toltec Cloud Painter is a codex artist who worked at the Kalmakak Library before the Shadow blocked it off. The codex artists have a good relationship with the king. Toltec may know how to get in. Find him keeping quiet at his nest.
Yes, Shaman Six Cloud sent you to me? You need to meet with King Neza? Yes, that is tricky, as the Umbra Legion has cut off most of the paths into the Feather Palace. But Shaman was right to send you to me. There's a secret way in from the Kalmakak Library. You have to tangle with Shadow Weaver gliders to get their Spearbreaker blades. Then you can break the spear barricade. You've made a hole in the perimeter. We need my mentor, Popol Vuh Whitepaper, for our plan. He's being kept a prisoner in the lower level of the Kalmakak Library. Go down and defeat his captor, the Shadow Weaver glider Zalas Sunbleed, and bring Popol Vuh back here to safety.
By the darkest corners of the spiral, and the sounds men cannot hear, it is the Shadow Blight of Wizard City. Yes, I've been catching up on my reading in my spare time. Why do you ask? Beaten will hang me up by the heels for a rabbit sucker or a poulter's hair.
Much thanks. I couldn't bear to hear him soliloquize anymore. Toltec sent you? Good boy, that one. I'll meet you back by his nest.
Popol Vuh recounted the story of your battle with Zalas Sunbleed. This story will be immortalized in our records. Popol Vuh needs to teach you the sacred glyph you'll use to open the secret way to the Feather Palace. Talk to Popol Vuh about it now.
Watch closely. This pattern creates the glyph we call the Way of Eats, or the Way of the Sorcerer. There is a spot behind the Kalmakak to place it. That will open a path into the Feather Palace. But I am too old to teach you the proper form to paint it. Toltec needs to do that.
Now that you understand the glyph for the Way of Ids, of course I'll teach you how to paint it. There is a small problem, however. In the fighting, my stores were ruined. Collect a handful of cochineal beetles for our paint from Cloudburst Forest, and we'll need a conch shell to mix it. There is one in the whirlpool at the base of the Eternal Falls. It is guarded by the monstrous Kissine Seven Death.
If you don't leave right now, the roaring of the waters will be the last thing you'll hear. I will make your head into a canoe. Ah, that did not go as planned. Here, take your conch shell.
Yes, these are perfect for our needs. The last thing we need are paintbrushes. Shadow Weaver gliders took the brushes from my studio as punishment for resisting them. You'll need to defeat the Shadow Weaver gliders to get my stolen brushes back. Good. They didn't destroy the brushes. Now we have all that we need. Take the brushes, paint, and conch shell. You'll find the spot Popol Vuh spoke of inside the Kalmakak library. When you find it, paint the glyph for the Way of Ids, and the path will open and lead you to King Neza.
You paint the glyph Popol Vuh described, and Toltec showed you how to create. The paint glows with a magical light.
How did you get in here? An outsider, I see. Come from another world. Ahoya! Ahoya! The Shadow's tongue tries to speak, to say our flower Zenzen is in their grasp. They salivate to know the secret of Mother Moon. Tell us, outsider, is this true? Or is the Shadow as capricious and inconstant as the piranha scissor teeth? The Lady Zenzen, the heart of song, is free and safe. You bring light to the dark places, outsider. Go to Charlotte, the tower that was lost, and find the Shadow's tongue. Present our words like your own. Tell the Shadow's tongue to fly, or be torn out.
As you walk up to the Zolotl Tower, the Umbra Legion guards make way for you. They seem to sense your mission of diplomacy.
Ah, this shaved jaguar cub interferes again. You're looking for the Shadow's tongue? I guess that's me. King Neza always did have a way with words. What message do you have for the Shadow Queen? Does he surrender? What? How dare you? The Shadow Queen will not like this news. I'll just have to strike you down to make sure I have something good to tell her. Ay, that really hurts. I can't believe you did that. The Shadow Queen will heal me, and then you'll be sorry.
You did what to the Shadow's tongue? Hoya! Hoya! You bring words sweet as honey. What I would give to have seen that. Outsider magician, I have another name for you. You are the azure shining one of song, who is destined to fight the Shadow. You must never waver in this age-old battle, even when all seems bleak and forlorn. Go and find the Flower of Beauty, my granddaughter Zenzen, and
King Neza! And the young wizard, of course. Who else would be sending tremors through my web? Poor loyal Yakate did not enjoy meeting you. But now it's time to let the grown-ups talk. Neza, I need your royal blood to find the pyramid of Mother Moon. Help me and I won't shred Alto Alto into a million splinters.
You are the heart of darkness. Your eyes are black holes, radiating pain. Your words are chittering insect sounds. You are no friend of mine.
Your friend? What is this nonsense? I don't want to be your friend. I want you to grovel and beg to serve me. Give me the secret, Greyfeather, or I'll ruin you and your whole family line.
Azure Shining One, find Zenzen and keep her safe. Ask Onyx Rainsun to show you the head of the sun. It can illuminate your way. Shadow Queen, daughter of spiders, mother of lies, your time is done. Ahoya! Ahoya! The Feather Palace shall be our tomb. Ahoya!
By Mother Moon and all the stars in the spiral. King Neza commanded you to find Lady Zenzen by using the head of the sun? Odd, but I'm sure he knew what he was saying. The head of the sun is a giant Aztecosaur statue. Well, a stone head. It sits in Cloudburst Forest and talks.
Dawn and darkness. What kind of creature are you? My beautiful horns have been stolen. If I am the head of the sun, they are like my rays.
Don't let him tweak your nose. He's been complaining and moaning ever since his horns were plundered.
Ignore him. I cannot tell direction without them. If you can get my jade horns back from the Shadow Weaver prowlers, I'll help you. I truly could not have done that without you. I don't have any legs or body, you see. Princess Zenzen waits in the hidden sanctuary. There is a path of glowing yellow flowers that will take you to her.
Oh, you come from my grandfather? Oh, Mother Moon, the news is dire. We must act in his memory. I am sorry. I do not mean to fade, but I am so weak. The Shadow Weaver prowlers wounded me as I was escaping. I need your help if I am going to regain my strength. You'll need to get some poison from a Shadow Weaver prowler blade. Once you get the poison, take it to Popol Vuh white paper in Alto Alto. He'll know how to make a healing salve.
Great spirits, fly me your strength. Princess Zenzen was hurt? Let me see that blade at once. Take this obsidian knife. It is clean, unlike the corrupted shadow blade that wounded the princess. It will draw out the poison, but you must enchant it with the element of boldness taken from the Tehuano spirits. You will also need her to chew cacao beans, which you can find on the floor of Cloudburst Forest.
Chew on these cacao beans while you draw the poison out? I hope Popol Vuh knows what he's talking about. Wow, I feel better already. You were there when King Neza sacrificed himself to destroy the Shadow Queen? Do you think she's really gone? I don't know either. But we cannot let King Neza's death be for naught. I'm sure the Umbra Legion still searches for Mother Moon. I don't know if we can beat them there, but we'll try. First, can you distract some Shadow Weaver prowlers? Well done! I take no pleasure in their suffering, but I am thrilled by your victories. The Shadow Queen charmed many of my brethren with her magic mirrors. To free the splinter wings, we need to smash them. The mirrors, I mean. But for that, you'll have to battle some Tehuano spirits to collect the teeth of the wind. Once you have the teeth, use them to smash the magic mirrors. Terrific work! It will take time for the sinister magic to wear off, but the splinter wings will come to their senses. With the forces of Shadow distracted, it's time to make our move. We have to try to reach the pyramid of Mother Moon before them. Because you are not of royal blood, you will need to purify yourself before you can enter the pyramid of Mother Moon. The place to do that is called the House of Flowers, a sacred spot to one of the living spirits of the world. The House of Flowers is guarded by the head of Hungry Night, The stone head, next to the head of the sun. Oh, you've met already? Well, tell the head of Hungry Night, Yankashtik Tumben Chunuch. It means we seek a new beginning.
The peculiar creature returns. Why do you pester me, Warm Blood? You wish to pass to the House of Flowers? No. Keep your secret phrase to yourself. I will not help you. Why not? Because my teeth ache. Or rather, my mouth aches because those blasted splinter wings stole my jade teeth. You should find out if he really knows the secret phrase, or if he is just bluffing. You see, he really just wants you to find his lost teeth. After that, if you don't know the phrase, he won't help you. You keep out of this. You got your horns back already. So, Warm Blood, will you get my jade teeth back from the splinter wings? Good. When you return, I'll see if you know the secret phrase. Ha! My teeth! Those feel great. Put your hand in and see if they feel secure. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay, tell me the secret phrase. You don't remember it, do you? Am I going to have to roll over there and eat you up?
As soon as he lets you get a word in edgewise, you firmly recite the phrase Zen taught you. Yankashtik Tumben Chunuha. You hope that was right.
Well done, youngling. You may cross the blooming bridge to the House of Flowers. It is a sacred place that embodies the land. But I warn you, you won't like what you find. Talk to Lady Zen before you go inside.
Do you sense it? Something is wrong here. The living spirit who dwells in the House of Flowers is called Yashche. You need a blessing from Yashche to purify you. And you'll need his permission to take a starfall lily. Whatever corruption lies within, you'll simply have to deal with it.
Although the exterior is resplendent in color and form, there's something off about the place. There it is again, a whiff of corruption and blight underneath the perfume. Something rotten.
Nana Bleeder, why do you intrude on this sacred place? Storm Wrecker, Fire Quencher, Ice Breaker. Whatever you wish from here, it is too late. The shadow has passed through here and left her mark. Welcome to the Blight. Prepare for a long, long stay. You have broken the shadow and cured my sickness and blight. Thank you, magician. I owe you much. You need to purify yourself to find the Pyramid of Mother Moon? Ah, of course. There you are. You can safely enter the pyramid without disturbing the spirits resting inside. Finding the pyramid will be a harder task. You need a starfall lily to open the way. Take one. I will wait outside the House of Flowers. The Shadow Queen twisted me at the root. I will always remember your efforts, and when I am gone, my seedlings will know your name. To reach Mother Moon, you must go down, 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 and then down again. The Starfall Lily will open the way. Place the Starfall Lily in the alcove at the Eternal Falls. Follow the path to Tierra de Brea. Lady Zen will meet you.
You place the starfall lily in the small alcove. There is a soft growl, like a snoring Azteca saw.
You made it! It is remarkable that you were able to cleanse the House of Flowers from the Shadow Queen's blight. It's a good thing we got Yashche's help. There are no easier paths down here. It is one of the oldest areas of Azteca. As the badge of leadership was lost to the Shadow's forces, we have to craft our own pyramid key. We need gold and greenstones. You'll need to show your strength to gain an audience with the Gold Frills chief. Then you can ask him for some gold.
You'll find Chief Tiali Long Cave over there, you big bully. What is this? You want some of our gold? Yes, you can take some gold, outsider. But you will have to deal with Ezwa Bad Taste, a Thunderhorn ghoul who has risen from the grave and taken over the mine.
50 years of death leaves a bitter taste that's hard to get rid of. Let me try to wash my mouth with your blood. Perhaps I should have just tried to brush and floss.
The outsider returns with some shiny gold. I did not expect that. Now you need us to melt the gold down? You're a pushy one, outsider. What are you trying to make? A pyramid key? For what? The Pyramid of Mother Moon. That place was lost a long time ago. It fell into Pitch Black Lake well before my time. You need greenstones to finish your key. Good luck with that. My sister controls the greenstones, and she's unreasonable. Chao Chu and I have not spoken since our father died. You will have to strong-arm some green shields into taking you to her.
Chao Chu green skirt is over there. She's the one wearing the green skirt. I think that would be obvious.
Stranger, why do you come here? My brother sent you? I have trouble believing that. We don't talk. Not since Father died. Father did not leave a last will in Codex, so there was no proper division of his land. Tilali took the gold mine, even though I want it. So I took the Greenstone Riverbank, even though he wants it.
See? I told you Chao Chu was unreasonable. I always wanted the greenstones. Father knew it, but he made me train here at the mine, and then he died. What was I to do? What do you mean, just switch? We cannot trade roles without a last will in Codex. Hey, I have an idea. If you investigate our father's tomb, maybe you can find some clue as to what he intended upon his death. I don't mean an actual tomb, but the spot where he died. He was killed in the feeding ground by the venomous Quetzals.
After the battle, the venomous Quetzals flee into that cave. Perhaps they might have brought their prey inside? You search through the nest and find spikehorn trappings. These must have belonged to Tilali and Chao Chu's father. You find a folded paper. It's some kind of last will and codex. You examine it and think you can read it correctly. It says Tilali Long Cave should have the Greenstone Riverbank, and Chao Chu Greenskirt should get the gold mine.
You actually found a last will and codex? Fantastico! Go and tell my sister, Chao Chu Greenskirt, we both have to move. Tell her what you found in my father's papers. She is welcome to the gold mine, while I'll be happy to take over the Greenstone Riverbank.
You found Father's last will and codex. Who would have thought? Excellent. Tell my brother I'll move in tomorrow. What's that? You need some greenstones? Of course. Here, have a handful.
How did she take the news? Excelente! You have been good to us, outsider. You need to melt the gold down to make your new pyramid, Kia. Why don't you use our forge? Go use it and make what you need.
Under Lady Zenzen's direction, you melt the gold down, then form it into a pyramid key. You add the green stones and let it cool. Amongst your myriad skills, you're not a half-bad jewelry maker either.
Excellent job! The pyramid key looks beautiful, but it is hollow. We'll need to enchant it before it will unlock the barriers before us. We can enchant it with a powerful relic known as the Azure Moonstone. But a terrible monster, Sepakli, has it. We need to find out where Sepakli lairs. Go and collect some frogs as bait from the bank of the Blackwater. Those will do. There are any number of caves Sepakli could be hiding in. Go place some bait in front of each one. We'll see what happens. You placed the bait? Good job. We've waited long enough. Check the caves and see if Sepakli has taken any of the bait. Let me know.
Ah, at this cave entrance, the bait has been taken.
Aha! Now we know! No, you can't just walk in there and ambush a beast of Sepakli's reputation and age. That would be improper and rude. We must fashion a proper war challenge to let him know you want to duel and to give him time to prepare his deadliest spells. It's just the way things are done. For the war challenge, we're going to need a shield, a fan, and an Addle spear thrower. Let's deal with the shield first. Find Washtek Great Shield and ask for his great shell.
Jess, what do you want? You want my shell shield for a war challenge? Ha! That is a big favor to ask. Tell me, outsider, how big is your courage? Do you have the courage to face the 1,000 teeth of Sepakli? Maybe, maybe no. Sepakli sheds his teeth every day. You'll find them littered about the Quetzal feeding grounds. What do you think he lives on? If you can collect a handful of Sepakli teeth, I'll trust in your courage. Ah, a sign of courage. Of course, Sepakli has hundreds and thousands more teeth just waiting for you. Here is my great shell shield. Take it for your war challenge. Lady Zenzen 7-Star guides you? It is rare to see an avian here, but they have a connection to Mother Moon. Keep her safe. Take the great shell shield to Lady Zenzen. Whoever you are making this war challenge for will surely tremble in anticipation.
You got the great shell shield. It will be perfect for our war challenge. For the next part of our war challenge, we need a finely crafted Addle. Those are the spear throwers the Moon Skulls use. Ask Otomi Farspike if he can help us craft one.
Careful! If you surprise me, I might fling a spear at you.
You need a carved atlatl? Yes, I could do that. But I need a fine piece of wood and my tools. If you can find a good solid piece of petrified wood, that is essential. You'll need to search around Tierra de Brea. But just as important, the gold frills took my carving tools. Can you get them back for me? Good. Now let me see what I can do for you.
You stand back and watch Otomi chip away at the rock-like wood. It's quite remarkable. He carves out a beautiful weapon in no time.
There, will this do? Glad you like it. Take it to Zen 7-star.
Gorgeous workmanship! We need a golden fan as another part of the formal war challenge. It symbolizes the winds of change, which you hope to invoke. Do you think you can convince Talali Longcave to part with one?
You want a golden fan? Have one. For your good work. It's the last bit of gold I can give away before my sister moves in here.
That was easy. We need to properly anoint the gold fan before it can become part of the war challenge. You're going to need some venom from the venomous Quetzals. You can get it by fighting them or letting them bite you, but when you have the venom, carefully apply it to the fan. Don't get any in your eyes. Once you've done it, meet me by Sepakli's cave. No problems, I hope? Excellent job collecting all the components for the war challenge. It will impress him and show him you respect and fear him. Sepakli is going to know a big fight is coming. Let me deliver it for you, and then you head in. Once you defeat him, remember, you need to take the Azure Moonstone. We need that to enchant the Pyramid Key. I'll see you here when you've won.
Are you the one who sent this songbird to me with this war challenge? I'll admit, it's impressive. I expected you to be taller. Nevertheless, I have prepared my greatest spells to destroy you. Do I smell your fear? Fear is a disease. It poisons the spirit. Let me help you strike it from your heart. Come into my maw, and do not be afraid. Ouch! My teeth! It will take me years to grow them all back. Ouch!
You find the Azure Moonstone, fold it in half and half again, and stick it in your backpack. How else do you expect to fit half this stuff into your pack?
Ha-ha! What an epic fight! I could hear the tremors from out here. We can enchant the Pyramid Key at the Tears of the Moon Shrine on the shore of Pitch Black Lake. However, you'll need to chase off the new moon priests before they will let you use the shrine.
The Azure Moonstone glows when you get it properly placed and hums with an ethereal music. You hold the Pyramid Key above the Azure Moonstone and feel a charge run between the two objects. You let go, and the key floats on a current of magic. The green stones light up with an inner fire.
The Pyramid Key is finished. Good work! Here, I have something for you. This underworld amulet will let you breathe in the toxic waters of Pitch Black Lake. And it will show that you have my favor. Not that many are friendly to avians down below, but look for Nawel Rivertooth. Nawel Rivertooth owes my people a favor and will guide you through the murky depths to the Pyramid of Mother Moon. walk down the stepping stones into Pitch Black Lake and find Nahuel Rivertooth.
What is this? Some new service delicacy? I did not see that you wear the Underworld Amulet. A gift from Lady Zenzen, hmm? That just means I won't eat you. It doesn't mean you and I are friends. What do you want? The Pyramid of Mother Moon? Tricky to get into that ruin, perhaps. Your skin isn't tough enough to navigate the white smoke steam geysers. We'll need to find a giant shell for a bridge. But first you need to be able to see what you are doing. Duel some Exanto crabs for their light staves. Not bad, magician. They are some of the oldest and stupidest creatures around, but nevertheless, not bad. Now Yotl down in the hole is a wretched soul, but he happens to have a giant shell in his home. With those light staves you collected, you should be able to pierce the gloom and find his cave. Defeat Nyotl down in the hole and get the giant shell in his lair.
I have the fire and the fury at my command. Ay. I'll stay down in the hole, take the giant shell, and get out.
I'm surprised he didn't chew you up and spit you out. Use the giant shell to create a bridge over the white smokers to keep your skin from getting red and delicious. Burnt, I mean. When you get to the other side, knock some of the piranha scissor teeth around, just to be safe. Find me over there. Bitey those guys are. Takes a good smack to send them on their way. Aha, see, you don't have to worry. I brought you safe and sound to the Pyramid of Mother Moon. What a sight she must have been on the surface, huh? Long, long ago, before this whole area collapsed into the tar. Just clear the rubble off our path and enter. Tell me how it goes.
You heave and lift, making sure to bend with your knees, not your back, and soon you have the rubble cleared away.
Really, light child, did you think it would be so easy? We will be done and gone before you even find a way in.
By the green death moon, I can't believe they cut us off. I'm out of my depth, but I will find someone who can get you inside. You need to get through the coral wall. If you poke the coral wall with the right thing, like a weapon coated in piranha saliva, it will retract and let you through. Go get some piranha scissor teeth spears, which they coat with their saliva, and then poke the coral wall.
When you poke at the coral wall with the scissor teeth spears, they retract instantly, leaving a nice path for you.
The coral wall will stay out of your way now. I don't hold much stock in piranha. However, there is one who isn't a bad sort, though sometimes he acts the tough guy. Go find Mac the Knife and tell him I sent you. He'll take care of you, one way or the other.
Nahuel Rivertooth sent you. That bottom feeder still owes me 50 crowns. Why would I help a weak little air breather like you? You want my respect? You earn it. I'll be waiting for you in there. Uncle! Man, you pack one heck of a punch, don't you? Okay, I'll help you out. Meet me back by the coral wall. My jaw still stings. Ooh. So, what can old Mac do for you? You want to get into the Pyramid of Mother Moon? I might be able to help with that. But oh man, I'm so hungry. I'm on a strict diet where I cut out meat. Fish, birds, jaguars, and reptiles are friends, not food, as they say. You know what I would kill for? A salad. But I have to confess, I'm not really sure what a salad is. Hey, I've heard cucumbers go into salad, right? Get me some sea cucumbers and I'll snack on them.
You collect the sea cucumbers for Mac, but you don't think they are actually vegetables. More like sea urchins. Whatever.
Ah, delicious. Ah, that's much better. I can think properly again. To get you to the pyramid. All right, I have an idea. This area is a maze of stone and coral and dead ends. But the Vonderfish know the secret ways. Catch a school of Vonderfish. Once you have them, they'll show you the path through the barriers to a sunken courtyard. Then you need to clean the still-standing columns to find the Stone Warrior, Tona Q Sunken Moon. Ask him how to get in.
Get into the Pyramid of Mother Moon? The shadow has crawled into the heart of Mother Moon. You must slice out this black stain as your shining one. You need to enter the Pyramid of Mother Moon as her children used to do. You must walk the path of priests, but I am a humble statue. All the priests are dead and gone. Wait. You need Ozel Underwater Cat. He is dead and not a priest, but also not gone. He should know the way in. How do you find Ozel Underwater Cat? I don't know. Ask the Chronosaurs. Forcefully.
I don't know any wait, cat. Go bother the Piranha Caesar, dude. Underwater cat? Sounds delicious. Where can we get one? You don't know either? Ask the Axanto crabs.
Ozel Underwater Cat? I do not know, but Zapotek might. He is the champion crab. Challenge him in his lair, not me.
How dare you enter my cave, shellless one? I'll snap you in two with my claws. Ooh, I think my shell is cracked. I need fresh water. Follow me outside. By Mother Moon, you are pushy. Give an old crab a moment, won't you? You are looking for Ozel Underwater Cat? Ah, yes. I know where he is. Well, his tomb at any rate. He's long dead, of course. What did you expect? How would a cat survive underwater? You need to ask him how to enter the pyramid? I will tell you how to get to the tomb of Ozel Underwater Cat. Perhaps he has left some clue that survived the ages. The hottest vents, the black smokers, block the way. To get over them, you'll need some fanged anemones. Go fetch some. Be careful they don't nip you. Get close to the black smoker vents that block the path. Place the fanged anemones near them. The fanged anemones will snap over the funnels and eat up the hot steam and tar bubbles. Then you can cross over. You'll find yourself amongst the ruins. Ozel Underwater Cat's tomb is large but broken.
Aztecosaur, I'll feast upon your heart even as my last embers slowly fade away. Magician, I thought you were an Aztecosaur, one of my hated enemies. Let us speak in the open water, outside this sunken tomb. Why do you come to this lost and forsaken place? The Shadow Queen has polluted Mother Moon. The Aztecosaurs are my hated enemies, from sun birth to sun death. But still, they are honorable and deserve respect. We should drive the shadows out of the Pyramid of Mother Moon. There is an ancient pathway the priests use. Listen closely to these notes. Hum them by the locked moon door, and it will open and lead you into the Pyramid of Mother Moon. Drive out the shadows.
You hum until you are blue in the face. Finally, the door can't take it anymore, and it unlocks for you.
In vain I sacrificed myself. In vain I tried to resist the Shadow Queen. Her dark servant of death pulled me from the bodiless place, then compelled me to show them the way to Mother Moon. The dark servant is pulling the oldest children of Azteca back from the beyond and chaining them for the Shadow Queen.
Hello, wizard. You certainly didn't think a roof cave-in would finish me off, did you? What do you think of the Pyramid of Mother Moon? I've had enough time to consider a few changes. Anal Nathrak, Uthvas Bathad, Dohil Dien Bay. Pathetic, isn't it? How Merle Ambrose sends you into the jaws of danger so unprepared. I must go and find a few more ancient Aztecosaurs, but I don't want you to feel ignored. The Pyramid's guardian spirit is angry with you, and to make things interesting, let's make King Neza join the duel too.
You have defiled Mother Moon and scarred the history and pride of this land. I will destroy you all!
Ahoya! Ahoya! It is time to remove your heart, Azure Shining One, to see if it continues to hold its light beyond life. Let us leave this place of ignominy. Find me by Ozul Underwater Cat. I was swallowed by the shadow, but you have pulled me out of the blackness. The depths of the shadow are nearly limitless, but twice now you have done what I could not, Azure Shining One. 3 of the great step pyramids have been lost. Next is Falling Star, the highest and hardest to reach. Ozel Underwater Cat, do you know how to reach the Pyramid of the Falling Star? It is beyond the floating mountains of the Jaguars.
I have been down here for too long. It will take one of yours to guide him.
Return to Cloudburst Forest and find Lady Zenzen there. She will have to help you reach new heights.
Magician, your words are full of sorrow. To reach the Pyramid of the Falling Star, you need to ascend to the Jaguar lands of the floating mountains. For that, we'll need to step up. The flower treant Yashche should know how. Go and ask him.
Ever-blooming magician, you have returned this way. The floating mountains. Yes, there is a way, but I do not remember it. That is not entirely true. A petal door leads from Alto Alto to the floating mountains, but I cannot recall the ritual. If only I had some potash. Wait. Shadow Weaver prowlers have salvaged potash from the area for the magical essence imbued in the soil. Can you get some? Ah, delicious potash. Ah, the ritual comes back to me. If you sprinkle some of the extra potash on it and move your petals fingers like so and water it and sway with the sun. No, yes, you've got it. Tell Lady Zen 7-star.
Yasche remembered the ritual? Phew. Of course, now we have to first get to the petal door. Fly up to Alto Alto, and I will meet you there. It's impossible to believe that King Neza is gone, but I have to take on my duties at once. One of the first things I must do is clean up the chaos caused by the Shadow Queen, and this will help you at the same time. The way to the petal door is still blocked by the Shadow Queen's web barrier. You need some spider essence to tear it down. You can get the spider essence by defeating the starfall spiders that have nested at the top of the Zolotl Tower. Well done! A small bit of the shadow expunged. Take the spider essence and use it to tear down the web barrier. Much better. Thank you for your help, magician. I will do what I can to honor my grandfather's memory and rule well. Our ways part here. You'll find your ally, Onyx Rainsun, by the petal door. She must be the one to introduce you to the Jaguar lands. Fly true.
Magician, I understand it is time for you to see the floating mountains. Use the ritual Yasche taught you to activate the petal door. It will take you to the floating mountains. The Oracle lives there. We need her to guide us to the Pyramid of the Falling Star, the last of the great step pyramids. Beyond the petal door, you will find Okuhaje Mirror Knife, the guardian of the Oracle. You need to win him over before you can see her.
You perform the ritual that Yasche taught you, with petal, finger gestures, some potash, and some good old-fashioned watering. A moment later, the flowers all bloom brightly with a magical glow.
Ilhuya, you have earned your way with difficulty and suffering. You have been sent to consult with the Oracle to find the Pyramid of the Falling Star. You are not the only one searching for the Oracle. There are obstacles to overcome in this journey. Your first is Isla Tormenta. The island was conquered by a Chronosaur, who kidnapped the Storm Quetzals. He cages their power for himself. Defeat Ahuizotl Drowned Dog. Free the Storm Quetzals he captured, and coax them back to the Storm Pillars. They will recharge the Storm Pillars, which will summon a prismatic blade. Take it, for you will need it later.
Your eyes and teeth are so pretty. Do you mind if I keep them?
With the monster defeated, the Storm Quetzals race out to the open air, relishing their freedom. You gently coo at the Storm Quetzals, and they quiet down. As they fly and brush up against you, you feel a static charge. Suddenly, one emits a small roar, and sparks fly from it to the pillar. All three pillars burst into electric life. A shimmering prismatic blade appears on the dais.
You prove you have some small ability.
Before I allow you to ask the Oracle how to find the Pyramid of the Falling Star, you must obtain a suitable offering. Magwe's Century Cat can fashion you a new day charm. If you ask him nicely, he lives on Isla del Fuego, but the bridge is out. To reach Del Fuego, find the bridge post at the edge of Isla Tormenta. Create a burning bridge with the prismatic blade. Find Magwe's Century Cat and ask him to craft a gift for the Oracle.
You slice the prismatic blade through the bridge posts and feel a surge of magic flaring up and out. The flame rushes down to form a bridge. You hope it will hold you. You don't see any jaguars here, and there are indications of violence around the tent. Not a good sign. You should tell Okuhaje Mirror Knife what you found.
That is troubling news. It is as if the forces of the Shadow Queen are here already, attacking us where we least expect.
That is rather a lot to suppose, isn't it? It's as if Okuhaje has some secret knowledge. You better keep your eyes open.
We must find Magwe's Century Cat, or else there will be no way to appease the Oracle. Or appease the Shadow Queen. No, I did not just say appease the Shadow Queen. Why would you ask that? Are you challenging me? Good. Go back to Isla del Fuego and search high and low for Magwe.
The signs of scuffle lead you to this cave. Always a cave, never someplace nice.
I will blacken the air with 100 smoking arrows to lance your flesh. The Shadow Queen will reward me. I don't understand. The Shadow Queen did not tell me you were so strong. Almost as if she meant for me to lose. When I heard you arrive, my ears became happy. When you kicked his tail feathers, my eyes became happy. Please, magician, meet me outside. That vile pigeon Hosenek demanded an offering for the Shadow Queen to give to the Oracle. I would do no such thing, but for you, noble magician, I would be honored. Let me craft a new day charm for you. The Oracle needs this to be able to read your destiny. Here, breathe onto the charm to enchant it. Well done. Here, take this new day charm to give to the Oracle. Make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
You found Magwe's Century Cat? Did you get an offering from him? Quick, let me see it. Yes, this new day charm is the perfect offering for the Oracle. She will be able to read your destiny with it. I should give it back to you. If only I could.
Once again, Wizard, what was briefly yours is now mine. I'll take that new day charm for Morganth. Okuhaji, kill the wizard! How odd that it should end this way for us after so many stimulating encounters. I almost regret it.
The only way you get to the Oracle is by defeating me. Enter the Apocalypto Cave and prepare yourself for battle. Magician, I cannot break the Shadow's enthrallment, but I do regret what is about to occur. Ah, Belloc, you wretch! Magician, you have broken my cruel enthrallment to Belloc and the Shadow Queen. I do not know if I can be forgiven for betraying the Oracle, but I will do my best to help you. Let us speak outside. My mind is truly clear again. With the new day charm, Belloc and the Shadow Queen can force the Oracle to help them. You must help her! I cannot undo the damage I've done, but let me do what I can. Go to my tent. Outside you'll find a skyhook. Take it. The skyhook will let you travel up and down the magical zip lines. Use it to sail across the sky to the Isla Mayor, where you will find the Oracle's home. Find her and help her against the Shadow.
You find the skyhook and take it. This relic will allow you to navigate the zip lines of the floating mountains. Again, there are signs of a scuffle. Morganth's forces cannot help but leave a trail of destruction. You think you hear sounds of conflict, but the Pampero's spirits are making a tremendous racket. Maybe if you quell a few?
The shadow dragged the Jaguar Oracle into the Oracle's cave. It should be her place of power, but they have wounded her.
There, you heard a cry for help. It came from that cave.
Your persistence surprises even me, but I cannot let you detain me. The Oracle revealed that I need this crystal skull to find the Horn of Huracan. So I'll just take the crystal skull and leave you 2 steps behind as always.
Nakir, deal with the wizard.
I'll crack your bones and slake my thirst, and earn a great commendation from the Shadow Queen. No!
I knew you would come for me. Please, help me outside. I am hurt. The Shadow's agent, Belloc, tricked me by giving me the New Day amulet. I thought he was you. The Shadow Queen has not yet found the Horn of Huracan, but the crystal skull that Belloc stole will help her find it. Before I can say more, you must ask Quick's Saltwater in Salt Meadow Swamp for healing clay for a poultice. Else, I will not survive.
Magician, I did not expect to see your like again. You need healing clay to treat the Oracle's wounds? You can get the healing clay from the river cave. But a minion of the Shadow Queen lurks there. Ekra Bleeding Rose. Get the clay and make the Oracle a poultice from it.
A rose by any other name would tear you to pieces by thorn and hook. You love me not.
When Ekra scampers away, you help yourself to the healing clay you'll need.
The poultice you made is most soothing. Thank you. I feel better already. The Pyramid of the Falling Star is located on the highest floating island, known as the Twin Giants. Hurry, and use the zip line to catch Belloc.
You can tell the zip line has been smashed to pieces. A shame the Oracle couldn't have predicted this.
What? That's terrible! Without my crystal skull, I can no longer see what is to come. I know another way, but you'll have to beg the assistance of Guaman Skyfall, a proud and haughty avian. Go to the peaks of Isla Nevadas and find Guaman Skyfall at the temple called 7 Stabs of the Knife.
What are you? I cannot stand Aztecosaurs, nor do I have time for jaguars. Who sent you? The Oracle? She is nothing to me. But I will make you a deal. If you defeat me in a duel, I will help you reach the Twin Giants. If you fail, I'll take your mana. I am suitably impressed. Meet me outside the temple and we will talk. Why do you need to reach the Twin Giants? Ah, you seek to stop the Shadow? Good luck with that. Go up to Noble Rock. You'll recognize it when you see it. Let me teach you the transformation words. Tekua Rakepe. It means the one who comes flying from the islands of light like an eagle of fire. Appropriate, no? Meditate at Noble Rock by chanting the words of transformation. Then soar to the Twin Giants. Look for Quicani Thundersong.
You close your eyes and meditate on the form of noble rock. You try hard to repeat what Guaman taught you. Tekawa la Kepe. But you keep saying time keeps on slipping into the future. Apparently that was good enough.
Cousin Eagle, you have come to extract the vengeance I prayed for. You are a strange sight, cousin, and you came faster than I would have thought. It is a shame you were not here earlier, though. The Shadow Queen's Umbra Legion traveled up the zipline. I held them off as long as I could, but they overwhelmed me. They have left their abominable Grim Kalakas behind. You must smash them for me. Shatter them into dust. That helps ease my pain somewhat. At least enough that I can think clearly again. I see you are no cousin at all, but a shape-changing magician. Tell me your story, quickly. I will help you against the Shadow. To follow the Umbra Legion, you must pass through the Amber Giant, a dormant volcano. The Shadow Queen left a corrupt moon skull in the cave near the Great Doors. Defeat Malinki Tears of Night for the Amber Key.
My eyes bleed black blood at the thought of you standing there, whole, not suffering. Let me turn you into something undead. Wretched outsider! The Shadow will swallow you whole! Take the Amber Key!
I hope you gave her a hurting she's not likely to forget. Use the Amber Key to open the door that leads through the Amber Giant. Find the Winged Tooth Village beyond. They are distant relations to the Aztecosaurs. My people and the Winged Tooths are not friendly. We compete in the high places. Still, they are infinitely superior to the Umbra Legion. I hope the Winged Tooths survived.
You examine these enormous doors. There's no way this tiny amber key could possibly unlock these monstrosities. Better ask Wikani.
Oh, not those great doors. I don't even know how to open them, or what's behind them. No, use the small hidden door. Let me tell you exactly where. Yes, you've got it. It will lead you into the dormant volcano, the Amber Giant. Go through the Amber Giant to the Winged Tooth Village. You need to find their leader, but you may have to settle the Winged Tooth Knights down first.
Speak to Captain! You break me with honor!
Yes? Outsider, you wish to help us? Our village was assaulted by the Umbra Legion. They kidnapped our queen, Choskadon Hour. But Chakutik, who shakes the earth, our most renowned warrior, led a raiding party into Blacktooth Gorge to fetch her back. But now the raiding party is missing. Can you search for the lost Winged Tooth Knights in Blacktooth Gorge?
Thank you for freeing me and the knights. Our captain, Pachakutik, who shakes the earth, is trapped by the Shadow in a cave.
Greetings, wizard. The Shadow Queen is about to find Huracan, and then the horn will call. It's not too late to enlist in the Umbra Legion. Now would be a perfect time to join up. I'd even get a bonus for convincing you. No, I understand. The winning side is not for everyone. As a consolation, you are welcome to my prisoner. He bores me too.
Please free me if you have honor. Thank you for freeing me.
I forgot. I hypnotized the flying frog. Pachakutik, kill the wizard. I'll get my bonus one way or another.
Kill the wizard!
Ah! I'll never get that promotion now!
My head is finally clearing. Thank you, wizard. I will meet you outside this place of darkness. We tried to rescue Queen Chaska from the Umbra Legion, but we were overpowered. Can you help us? The Umbra Legion has set up camp at the base of the Malachite Giant, below the Pyramid of the Falling Star. They have closed the gap behind them. A nearby cave holds the Dawn of Dayax. If you fetch it, we can open the way.
It's no sword of kings, but you think it will serve.
Good work! I would have retrieved it myself, but I'm still shaky from that vile creature's spell. Use the Dawn of Dayax to smash through the stone ribs blocking the gap. Then make your way to the Umbra Legion's camp. Queen Chaska Donauer will be a trophy to them. Please find her and free her.
The strength to have torn down these stone ribs must have been immense. You hope the Dawn of Dayax lives up to its reputation. You raise the axe high into the light and bring it down hard. It blazes through the stone.
Pachakutik sent you? Excellent. The Night Terrors hold the key to my cage. You'll have to take it from them.
We do not have the key. For that, you must challenge Zoltan 0 Hour in his lair.
The Shadow Queen is all-powerful. When Azteca is destroyed, those of us who have joined her will survive. You want this key? Try to take it. I will catch you and peel your skin. Oh, did you mean this key?
You have my endless thanks, Magician. Please return with me to the village. The Shadow Queen forced me to show her the way into the Pyramid of the Falling Star, but her ritual is not yet complete. Huracan? That is the name of the Thunderhorn priest who tends the shrine called Wings of the Obsidian Butterfly. Perhaps Huracan Vicious Sky knows of this horn that calls that the Shadow Queen is searching for. The Wings of the Obsidian Butterfly is nestled off the Blacktooth Gorge. Go there and look for the priest.
That is the crystal skull that was stolen from the Oracle. Apparently Morgant's forces used it to open the shrine. You take it off the pedestal, as it is likely still too potent to just be left lying around.
Ah, young wizard! Welcome to the Wings of the Obsidian Butterfly. You never fail to surprise me with your ability to survive. My obligation to the Shadow Queen is complete. With Huracan in her hands, nothing can stop Morgant from reaching Xibalba. She will perform the greatest act of necromancy upon the comet, causing it to fall out of the sky and kill everyone. Thus, it is time for me to leave, once I help myself to these relics. You are welcome to leave me in peace. Or... Sacre bleu! Next time, dear wizard, it will take more than a few spells to save you.
There is a beautiful jeweled conch shell upon this pedestal. You reach out for it when it jumps.
Hey, hands off! This is my home!
The conch shell scurries off and vanishes.
Huracan is missing? That cannot be good. This news of the Shadow Queen's desire to reach Xibalba is blood-curdling. Xibalba is the place of fear, the shadow which haunts us. We must stop her. I know a secret way into the Pyramid of the Falling Star, which only a royal may open. I'll need you to defeat some night terrors by the pyramid while I get into position. Then meet me there. Good work. While you tied them up, I opened the path for you. This tunnel will take you into the heart of the Pyramid of the Falling Star. Challenge the Shadow Queen and stop her ritual.
You've made it all this way by yourself. You really are the head of the class, aren't you? It's fitting, I suppose. You saw Mirror Lake shatter, so it's just as well that you see us travel to the comet Xibalba. Step up, Huracan. Call open the portal.
Here is the story of the beginning, when there was not one lizard, not one fish, not one mountain, only the sky and the sea, only the three great spirits and the shadow. I call to Xibalba. I call to the place of fear. I call to open the path to the sky for the Shadow Queen in her terrible glory!
The horn has called. Come, let us prepare for the sky to fall. Huracan, you may destroy the wizard, if you choose.
Let the winds tear you down and send you to the 9 levels of the underworld! No!
Your tale shatters my spirit. There is no way to Xibalba that I know, yet we must get you there if there is a chance you can still stop the Shadow Queen. Hurry to the Jaguar Oracle, Turquoise Water Sun, in the floating mountains. Perhaps she knows.
The Shadow Queen's horn called to Xibalba, did it not? I had a dream of you, flying through the night sky as a spear of light, following the Shadow Queen to the stars. The oldest Azteca swords built the Cayman celestial bows to defend Azteca against the coming of Xibalba. In my vision, you used the Night Cayman celestial bow for your transformation. Tell this to Queen Chaska of the Wingtooths.
Oh, I never knew that's what that old relic was. The path to the Night Cayman celestial bow is blocked by the white-hot stairs. They are heated by an underground source. There is a wild jaguar, Nezawal Savage Paw, who dwells in the area. He is said to know the secret ointment to keep your feet safe. Find the cave of Nezawal Savage Paw in the Malachite Giant and make him teach you the secret of the ointment.
I won't kill you, but I will keep one of your feet as a lucky charm. Well fought, magician. You need to know how to scale the white-hot stairs. Here, let me show you how to make this secret ointment. It will keep your paws safe as you climb the white-hot stairs.
He showed you how to make the ointment? Excellent! Quickly, head up the white-hot stairs to find the Night Cayman celestial bow. I'm sure it will be obvious how you use it.
You're not sure Queen Chaska is right about how easy this thing is to use. You are certain no one can use it at the moment. Whatever gives it its power is clearly missing.
The mana gemstone is missing? I am at a loss. Without the mana gemstone, I'm sure the magic of the celestial bow will not work, and we will be doomed. You need to see the 3 mystics who first summoned you to Azteca and ask if they have any last ideas. Speak to Pakal Red Mask in the Zócalo.
Magician, we have been hoping you'd return. Is it just me? Or does the comet Xibalba seem bigger and brighter than before? The Night Cayman celestial bow? Ah, what a wonderfully inconceivable notion. But the mana gemstone is lost? Have you checked the Storm Cayman celestial bow in Mangrove Marsh? That's the only other still standing relic I know of. Though, still standing is being overly gracious. However, go examine it and see if the mana gemstone can be salvaged.
Still standing, he said? Not entirely disintegrated would be more accurate. You poke and prod it. This mana gemstone is missing too. However, there are deep tracks leading from the ruins into that cave.
greet you with thunder and lightning! You may not have my precious stone. I need this to survive the coming dark days. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
You can feel a tremendous surge of energy when you pick up the mana gemstone.
Excellent. Excellent news. Hurry, magician. Take the mana gemstone to the Night Cayman celestial bow upon the Malachite giant. From our understanding, it will transform you and make you ascend to the stars. Good luck.
You slot the mana gemstone into place. The whole area rocks with a deep vibration, accompanied by a strong scent of ozone. The comet does look bigger and meaner, but the statue's eyes seem to angrily track it across the sky.
Shades, Jaguar Cub, you continue to evolve. I have no idea how you got up here, but you are too late! The Shadow Queen has chained the oldest ghosts. These Lords of Night know the Song of Creation, which they will teach her. Now, let me teach you a Song of Armageddon. Cursed wizard! I didn't want to miss a thing!
Magician, we have been bound to this obsidian fire mirror. Free us of our chains. Let us return to our everlasting rest.
What just happened? How could anyone have followed us here?
You have our august gratitude. You wish to confront the Shadow Queen at the center of her web? To reach her, you will need to defeat her potent barriers. Perhaps a shard of the obsidian fire mirror you smashed might...
You look through the obsidian fragments and find a razor-edged shard imbued with the mirror's power. The obsidian fire shard slices across the frost web like the proverbial hot knife through butter.
Wizard, you face the ultimate Scream Queen! I'm going to throw down with you and make it look good! Oh, I'm dying to go!
Magician, release us from our chains.
A second obsidian mirror smashed? Someone is introducing dissonance to my song.
We are grateful, Magician. The Shadow Queen promised an eternity of discord and pain, caged in her tortuous choir. Those of us she captured are the oldest creatures of the spiral. We heard the first notes of the song, and... Wait, no!
In the ruins of this obsidian mirror, you unearth another razor-edged shard, this time crackling with the power of storm. The obsidian storm shard blows out the flame web, scattering the embers into the cold sky above the comet.
Magician, I will weep for your memory. It is time for this day to die, a new one to be born out of blood and shadow. Cry for me, Azteca!
Save us! Time is slipping away.
The young wizard is coming. You'll have to deal with it.
It will be my pleasure. What has happened? Are the others free? Is the Shadow Queen still loose and hungry?
The time is almost upon us. Xibalba comes to devour the world. Great Spirit, save us!
There is no escape! Too late! She pulls us!
No!
The rubble of this obsidian mirror contains a brutally cold, razor-edged ice shard. The obsidian ice shard freezes the thunder web into a fragile snowflake. It shatters into 1,000 pieces, opening up before you.
Greetings, young wizard. Have you come to congratulate me? What? You think you stopped my ritual? You little fool! The spell was complete before you set foot. Greetings, young wizard. Have you come to congratulate me? What? You think you stopped my ritual? You little fool! The spell was complete before you set foot on Xibalba. Azteca's time is done. The comet will strike! I mastered the magic of Celestia to manipulate the comet to my own ends. The mirror broke, the horn called, and now the sky falls. There's no way to stop it, or destroy it, or change its course. I made sure of that by having my forces delay you down below. It's time for me to return home to the Shadow Web to construct my celestial choir. It will be beautiful and magnificent. I almost want to spare you, to let you live and see what is coming. However, there is someone who wishes to meet you.
Young wizard, I had nearly forgotten how much I despise you. Now that I lay eyes upon you again, my fury is a black hole of rage, swallowing the light of 1,000 dying suns.
Goodbye, young wizard. Don't worry. I'll lie to Merrill Ambrose and tell him you died well.
Wizard, I am the master of death. I journeyed into darkness and returned more powerful than ever. I will take you apart and reassemble you as a wretched thing, to be pitied and feared by every living being in the spiral.
Malastair teleports to the center of the dual circle, ready to unleash his full power against you. The land lurches and heaves beneath your feet. The sound thrums into your bones. The hunk of rock Malastair stands upon breaks away, hurtling into the darkness of the spiral.
I have no words. You come to us now at the end. Our days become hours. Our hours, minutes. Every minute is one lost lifetime. The sky is fire, but I can see the moon clearly now, in my mind's eye, full and bright, protective as our mother. Some few of us will survive, perhaps, but our world will be gone to fuel the dark heart of the Shadow Queen. Return to Wizard City and tell your people what transpired here. Help us live on in memory and keep our story pure. Use our tale to inspire an army of light to challenge the Shadow.
By the spiral! I cannot believe these things to be true. To Headmaster Ambrose at once!
Hello, Wizard. Were you successful in overcoming the shadow over Azteca? Oh my, your tale numbs my heart. Morgantha's grown more powerful than I could have imagined. But do not lose heart, my child. Even death is not the end. The good people of Azteca have fallen beneath the fire and shadow, yes, but all is not lost. No, all is not lost at all. We will remember their sacrifice. We will tell their stories in the dark of the night, for warmth and for courage. And soon enough, dawn will break. As the sun rises on a new day, the shadow must recede. Young wizard, go and prepare yourself, while I rally the forces of light.